Welcome to my video on plotting the trigonometric functions with the TI-84 plus CE calculator. First, let's turn it on and clear everything. We're going to be in the degrees mode, so I'm going to leave it right there. So it's already in the degree mode. Now let's do sine of x first. So let's enter y. Now I'm going to type in, hit the sine key. Now to make an x, you're going to push this button right there, the x, t, theta, n. Close the parentheses, hit enter. Now I want to do graph. Okay, there we go. There's a nice sign. That's a couple of waves up. It goes, starts at 0, goes to 1, down to -1, and then up back again to 1. So it does one complete wavelength there, one complete cycle. Now if we hit the trace button and we go with the arrows over here, you can see it gives us the x and the y. And then when we get to 90 degrees, y is equal to 1. Now if we go on down, back to 180, it goes to 0, 270, it's equal to -1, and then back to 360. Now if we do that in radians, we could change the mode to radians here. Let's just do that real quick. Let's get the mode key. Let's go down to radians, hit enter. Second mode, get out of that. Now back in radians mode. Now let's do the graph again. Okay, you can see it's changed quite a bit just because we're plotting over 360 radians. So let's do, let's go into the zoom mode, go down to what's called ZTrig, hit enter. There we go. Now it gives us a little better presentation. The ZTrig, if you go into that, it gives you a better presentation. So let's look at the trace again. Okay, we're starting at 0 radians, and there is going to be pi over 2. That's about 90 degrees. It goes to 1. Okay, there should be around pi radians. That's 3.14. That's pi radians, and we're at approximately 0, give or take a little bit, 10 to the -10th. So that trace works. Now we're in the radians mode. So let's go back into the degree mode again, and we'll do some other stuff. Let's go into mode, flip down here over to radians, enter. Second mode to get out of that. We're back in the degree mode. Now let's go into, hit Y again. There we go. Now I'm going to go over and delete this. Now I'm going to hit the cosine. Let's plot the cosine. Cosine of x, close the parentheses, hit enter, graph. Okay, there's the cosine in degrees. Let's see. Let's get back into our zoom. Let's go down to our ZTrig again and give that, maybe that gives a better response. There we go. That's a nice looking cosine wave. Now the ZTrig allows you to, it tells you you're working in trigonometric functions and adjusts the screen accordingly. So now if we go into trace, and we can see that at 0, we do have 1, that's supposed to be. So now at 90 degrees, it goes to 0. So that is a cosine function. And then we go down here to 270, or 180, and it goes back to -1. So that's good. Now let's clear that. Let's go into y again. Now we're going to do the tangent function. Let's go over here and delete that. Delete. And delete. Now let's hit the tangent function. X again. Close the parentheses. Enter. Graph. Okay, there's a tangent function. Now it's going to go over to, it repeats like that. So let's look at our trace again and see exactly what this thing is doing. Okay, so as we go over this way, let's see, where tangent function is going up towards 90 degrees, it blows up. Now as it goes down, now it's dropping back down to right here. And then we go up again. And so there's approximately, that's 180 degrees. We're back at 0. Goes up again at 270, blows up, and then it comes back down. And then there's a final complete cycle of the time. the tangent function. Now there is this other thing called table. I'm going to hit second table, and it'll give us numerical values of what we're plotting out for each one of the increments. So that gives you some numerical values if you want a tabular format of what you're doing. Well, I hope you learned a little bit about this, and you saw how to plot some basic trigonometric functions using the TI-84+. I want to thank you for watching.